The price of heaven. Jesus continued, "If you break God's laws and teach others to do so too, you will be the very least in God's kingdom. But keep them and teach well, and you will be very great in God's eyes. But be aware that you need to do a lot better than the Pharisees and teachers of the law, or you have not understood me at all. Let me give you some examples of what I mean. The law says, 'Do not murder,' and anyone who does must face justice. But I say, getting angry is just as bad. Calling names or cursing are even worse, and with even worse consequences. So, if you come to worship God and you remember someone is angry with you, go and make peace with them first, and only then come and worship God. Don't delay, or you could be the one in court accused of doing wrong and being sent to prison, from which it is very difficult to get out. The law says, 'Do not commit adultery,' but I say even thinking about it is just as bad. If you can't control your gaze, it would be better to poke your eyes out. Likewise, if your hand causes you to sin, it will be better to cut it off and throw it away. Losing a part of yourself is better than losing everything. The law says a husband can divorce his wife at any time, providing he puts it in writing. But I say, if you divorce your wife, you are wrongly naming and shaming her as an adulteress, unless, that is, she has already been unfaithful. And if you marry a divorced woman, you become an adulterer yourself. Do not misuse the law to conceal your own moral weakness. The law says, 'Do not make a promise in God's name if you don't intend to keep it.' But I say, don't make empty promises at all. Don't swear your oath in heaven's name. Heaven is the throne room of God. Don't swear by the earth. Creation is God's glory. Don't swear by Jerusalem. It's God's holy city. And don't even swear on your own head, for you can't even make one hair of it either black or white, so the promise is meaningless. Simply let your yes be yes, and your no be no. Keep your word. Nothing else is needed. The law says, 'An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth.' But I say, do not fight fire with fire. If someone hits you, do not strike back. If you are sued by someone, pay them double. If an enemy asks you for your help, do it, and more, without question. Give to those who ask you for money without expecting a return. Help others as you would want them to help you. I know you have heard the saying, 'Love your neighbour and hate your enemy.' But I say, love your enemy too, and pray for them. Then you are like God in heaven. For he makes the sun rise on the good and the bad alike, and sends the rain to everyone, whether they do right or wrong. If you only love those who love you, that is not kingdom living. Even a tax collector loves his friends. And if you only make your family and friends welcome, what is so special about that? So, act justly, love mercy, and walk humbly with God. Be perfect, just as he is perfect. Severed arms and gouged out eyes, the price of gaining heaven's prize. Avoid all anger, keep your word, give all away, and love without reward. The law is but a shadow of perfection yet to come, not a measure of performance of just how well you've done. Christ on the hillside heaven describes, kingdom values life, not lies. no deception, no pretense, God of love, not human sense. And perfect love in one man came to rescue all from sin and shame. In him alone, the path he trod, for nothing is impossible for God.